I know that Beyonce and the Kardashians think that Cuba is a pretty hip new vacation spot. But for millions of Cubans, it is a place of unspeakable poverty. Too many of your friends and peers have not connected the historically unprecedented prosperity that they enjoy with the system of government that makes that prosperity possible. So why is that? Well, it's because they're being taught a lot of misinformation in their high schools and their colleges, at the universities. But this is a fact. Nothing has ever lifted more people out of poverty than entrepreneurial capitalism. That is a fact. Another fact is that humans naturally seek freedom, and that includes economic freedom. They leave places like El Salvador and Mexico, where connections to government and power are rewarded instead of ingenuity and hard work. Countries where you can't count on the rules or the laws, where corruption and crime run rampant. Places where dictators promise utopia and then turn their countries into living hell. Now, I know that Beyonce and the Kardashians think that Cuba is a pretty hip new vacation spot. But for millions of Cubans, it is a place of unspeakable poverty and repression. The dysfunctional centralized economies and political systems of Cuba, Venezuela, Bolivia, they leave families desperate and hungry. In Venezuela and Cuba, political rivals are imprisoned. They disappear. They're executed. The brave citizens of Venezuela today are doing everything they can to fight back against the socialism and authoritarianism of Hugo Chavez and now Nicolás Maduro. Bernie Sanders, remember we were talking about him. He praised that socialist revolution when it happened. But now that socialism has taken what was once, Venezuela was the richest country in Latin America. Did you know that in 1998, before Hugo Chavez, 48% of Venezuelans lived in poverty? Do you know how many live in poverty today? 82% live in poverty.